Even if you don't want me to, I can do it all by myself. Hey. Remember that one?
Yeah. What's up, guys? My name is Pat Kernan, and I am the Weekenders music critic, and this is Toni Canella. Say hi.
Thank you. Hi.
Yeah. And we are back here at our illustrious gazebo. And outside again because the weather is a little less miserable than it was last week.
Just a little bit.
Notice how I say less.
Yeah.
It's
not a lot less.
degrees, but
Still miserable.
right. And I still need a haircut. That's something that I noticed looking back at Pat's videos. That's what I'm doing today. When you see this next week, I won't look like a Beatle any longer. Speaking of the Beatles, let's start right in this. Once again, we're talking about another total Beatles ripoff of a record. We're not talking about a beat-off. We're talking about a Beatles ripoff. The new.
I said I was going to be less inappropriate this week.
And look what you did. But here we are.
You said it.
I didn't mean to. It just happened. We're going to start off with a new one from Toni Molina. This guy just put out a new record called Kill the Lights. And it's like 10 minutes long.
Yeah,
and
14. 14 exactly.
Yeah, in that range, and it's as many songs long.
Yeah.
But what did you think of it? Because you were complaining a lot about it before we got there.
You know how we were talking about if we made more videos and had more money, we would do little animations?
Yeah.
I want an animation that says Holy Beatles Batman.
Right.
So
because this is the second week in a row that we're doing this.
The bank of animations we need.
Right.
Because Holy Beatles Batman. It's just like I don't know if this is a new thing that like indie artists are doing, that they're just like, oh, let's just be the Beatles. Like, I get the influence, that's cool. Like, that's just been a thing forever, but like I don't know if I've just been super out of touch.
Right.
Or if I don't know if this is like a thing that people are just starting to do.
Right, because we sort of saw the same thing last week with that Ty Segall and White Fence record. But the one thing that I really liked about this record was that it gets in and out. You know, like, Molina sort of shows that he has a lot of good ideas, and he doesn't beat you over the head with them. He's just like, let's do this, let's have a song that's a minute and a half long, and we'll move on to the next thing.
And I will say that I think it was better executed than the Ty Segall and White Fence record.
Definitely.
Like, that one just kind of made me uncomfortable most of the time with the weird vocals and the dubbing, and I just, it was weird. But this was like I enjoyed listening to it.
Right.
It was just like, it was boring.
Right. I'm interested to see what else he does. I wouldn't say that this is the best record that I've ever heard. It's not even close to that.
Yeah. The first song is just Ticket to Ride.
Yeah.
It's like, I swear to God, it started playing and I was like, did I put on the right thing? What year is it? Is it 1967? I don't even know what year Ticket to Ride came out.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Either. Yeah, sure. I'm bad at years when it comes to records. But yeah, this one, it's interesting, kind of.
It was good, but it was just the Beatles.
Exactly. So, like I said last week about Ty Segall, if you want to hear more Beatles stuff, listen to Toni Molina. But moving on from there, we're going to talk about a record that you picked for this week.
I picked a record this week. Yay!
Yeah, normally all of the records up until now that we've talked about have been picked by me.
I don't keep up with things, if you can't tell by the fact that I never heard that Broccoli song. Was it called Broccoli?
Broccoli.
Yeah, I never heard
Big
that
Baby
song.
Drum.
I never heard that one.
Don't know how you missed it.
I live under a rock, but somehow I learned about Phantastic Ferniture.
That's Fantastic with an FH? PH rather?
PH as in Fantastic, and then Furniture spelled Ferniture.
Right.
I learned about them from Sirius XMU, which is my favorite station right now. I'm actually listening to new things, and it's very exciting.
I like Sirius XMU a lot.
Me too.
I like how they get DJs who sound like they would be on the college radio station. By which I mean they get DJs who sound like they don't know what the hell they're doing.
I disagree. I think.
Well, no, it adds to the vibe of it all because
dig it.
They're just like, yeah, so like that one was and it's I don't know, it's fun.
I'm a big fan of Jenny LSQ and Julia Cunningham.
Yeah.
They always sound like they know what they're doing.
Right.
And I learned about this song, this Gap Year, which was one of the singles. They played that all the time. And they do that with a lot of songs that I'm just like, oh my god, please, like, I don't want to hear this anymore. I will never get sick of that song. Like, Gap Year is the best song ever written, hands down.
Yeah?
No.
Okay. I didn't think
it's good. I really like it.
That,
I'm exaggerating, but it's very good. And I was really excited when the rest of the record came out on Friday. It is fronted by Julia Jacklin, who is an indie folk musician
in
Australia. I don't really know anything about her, but I guess she's pretty popular.
Yeah.
And from what I was reading, she kind of wanted to start doing something a little more fun instead of sad.
Yeah, because her stuff in the past has been sort of like just beat you over the head with how miserable it was. And like, I don't want to say that was bad.
Yeah.
It was really good music, but it's just dark.
Yeah.
You know?
And she was like, I want to make people dance. And she did.
Yeah.
3-piece. Amazing.
Right.
Big fan of the new record. First record.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. And it's an indie record that doesn't have all that Beatles influence on it.
Thank goodness.
I know. And it's just a ton of fun. And I think they really show a lot of potential as a 3-piece unit in a way that, I don't want to say that she didn't have that solo.
Yeah.
But I think she can do more with this group.
For sure. And it's not like I've never heard anything like it before. Like, it's pretty standard issue, like 2010s indie music.
It sounds like a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, but it has its own like flair and its own pop sensibility that really kind of sets it apart, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Just so dancey. It's really good.
Yeah, that was actually something that I said about it when I tweeted about it, because if you don't know, if you follow me on Twitter, I tweet about one album every single day. So get on that.
And if we were famous, we'd have a link right here. It's Pat's Twitter, and it would have a little animation of him doing like this.
You could tell people what your Twitter handle is.
Oh, it's just
You could do that.
I could do that.
Thank you, Bridget from The Void.
I'm not going to. No, I'm kidding. My Twitter handle is @PatKernan, KERNAN. Check it out.
I do not have a Twitter. So you can follow me on Instagram. It's private. But maybe I'll accept.
Anyway, that was something that I said about it when I tweeted about them. I was like, they aren't doing anything groundbreaking here, but they do it really well.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just something I really loved about the record, because they don't try to do anything fancy. They don't try any good new tricks. But they do it well.
And she just has an amazing voice.
She does.
She's just amazing.
She really is. And just the way that, like you were saying earlier, how she breaks into the falsetto and everything. I love that sound.
It's my girl.
Yeah. But last up, I don't know why I'm checking my notes because I know what we're going to be talking about. New one from Denzel Curry.
Is he famous?
Kinda. I mean, this is his third record.
He should be.
Yeah, no, he's a big part of the Florida SoundCloud rap
Okay. Yeah. I figured it was that kind of vibe.
Yeah. So he came up sort of at the same time as other people like Smoke Perp and Lil Pump and Ski Mask of Sunflower.
I was gonna say, this sounds like exactly what people like right now.
Right, and he was also associated with XXXTentacion and whatnot. But the thing that I really like about Denzel Curry is that he does it better than the rest of them.
Okay, yeah.
You know, when Lil Pump and Smoke Perp are making just dumb caveman go hard music, I think Curry sort of takes that trap banger sensibility and is able to say something intelligent about it. I think on his newest record, which is called Taboo, he does
13.
Yeah, the B is spelled as a 13.
I'm gonna ask a question about that later.
Okay.
If you have an answer for
it. I might not. He does. I think he does a lot of really intelligent things because it seems like he's sort of grappling with the idea of what you're supposed to be as an artist.
Yeah.
What's his responsibility to the world? What is he supposed to be saying? And I don't know if you noticed this because it's kind of hard to tell when you're listening to the album as a whole. But this was actually released over 3 days.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was released in 3 parts. So the first 4 songs, like up until the one called Sumo,
Which I really like.
yeah, that disc was called Light, and then the middle one was Gray, and the last one's called Dark. So it progresses from like happier, poppier songs into, by the end, he's doing like industrial, like metal
He's yelling.
influence stuff.
My
yeah.
guy was yelling.
Yeah,
I noticed that too, like just
Right.
listening to it front to back. It's like it's pretty stark, but it's also like it's done well. Like
Right.
it's like it's just
right. He
gradient.
exactly,
That it
exactly.
makes sense.
He goes through a lot of different sounds.
Mm-hmm. Like
But
the first
it's
song is
logical.
like straight R&B. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it when I saw the album cover. I was like, oh, this is gonna be like trap music.
Yeah,
And I clicked on it. I was like, oh, all right.
yeah,
All
and
right.
then the second one, Black Balloons, that just sounds like an Outcast.
Yeah, that
Um,
was fun.
yeah, it was a ton of fun. And then,
It was
but-
a ton of fun. He's so defensive.
I know. But by the time you get to the end, like with that song "Vengeance" with JPEG Mafia on it, and JPEG Mafia is one of my favorite rappers
I
right
don't know
now.
who that is.
Check him out; he's great. He does really sort of industrial, experimental stuff. He's great. And then that final song, "Black Metal Terrorist," he's just so good. You know,
It was a lot.
I know
He's really good.
right.
I was a big fan.
It just gets like overwhelming. You know.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
Why do all the songs have names and then they have other names where the S's are Z's, the B's are 13s, and some of the I's are 1s? Do you have an answer for that?
I don't.
Okay. That's a bummer.
I was really wondering why that happened.
Sumo Zumo.
Right, and like the title of the track is just Sumo. Like,
Sumo Zumo.
Yeah, and like the one Clout Cobain, like, and then how he spells it, like Clout Co 13.
13A, 1N.
Right, and I don't know. It's just style.
Taboo with a 13 in the middle
Right,
of it.
and if that might be my biggest complaint about this. Record,
Yeah,
you know?
when I first saw that, I was like, I feel like I'm not gonna like this because that's cheesy.
Right, it's cheesy, but thankfully that cheesiness doesn't translate into the music.
The music was sick.
Like he got all of that out of his system
In the titles.
in the titles of
Sorry.
these songs.
All the corniness is out. That's
Right.
my good music.
Yeah, so I really love this record. I'll be reviewing it in full in the weekend of this week. You can check that out online because I just need to talk about how great this is for like 30 inches. So yeah, that is one more edition of New Music Monday in the books.
There it
Next
is.
week we'll be coming at you with 3 more records. I don't know what they're going to be.
And maybe a New Music Monthly. Not so New Music Monthly.
Not so New Music Monthly.
For the month of August.
Right. So a lot of good stuff for you to check out. So let us know in the comments below if you want to hear any particular albums for us to talk about. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week.